Hello everybody, welcome. This is Axel Maaw from Become Top 1%, and today we have a special guest. His name is Alessandro, also known as Alek PH, and he's a genius in photography. He can really change and transform all your image, your visual, image that really can change all your game, your online game, and your social appearance. So here we are. Alessandro, welcome here. How are you?
Hello, Axel. Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you.
So tell us something about your, just to understand, you are for sure a top 1%, a person that really was able to understand what is doing good, what, the passion, really discover a passion and then make a job out of it. Tell us something more about this.
So I started with photography many years ago. I guess more than 10. When I first bought my camera, it was like a basic model. And at the beginning, I was just doing mainly photos of my trips, of my things I was seeing around. And then I met you, if you remember, in Budapest.
I do remember, yes.
2019, we had business coaching.
Mm-hmm.
And you give me some advice about what kind of job I could do.
Yes, I remember super well all that time in Budapest together, yes.
Yeah. So I was asking you some advice, some possibility, and you told me that why you don't become a photographer. So I thought, okay, this can be a good idea because I like photography, but I didn't have any real experience, and I didn't know.
We were talking about passions because that was one of your passions, correct?
Yeah, exactly. But at the time, I didn't think about making this passion a work because I had the idea of
and why not? Why you didn't think about making it as your work, your main job? If it was your passion, what was like blocking you?
Because I thought it was like I don't know how to do it, or I'm not a great fan of the traditional idea of, for example, wedding photography, that normally the people think of photography in these terms, or the idea that you have maybe is like to work in some company, so not to be independent. So I didn't know where to start, how to do it.
And what changed? When we were talking together, right, in that mentoring, so a few years ago, but what changed in your mind? Like, that you say, like, oh, actually, Axel is super right. Like, I should start. I should do it. What changed inside you, inside your mind, your heart, your?
I thought you were right, and at the same time, I thought, okay, this can be a good idea because I didn't like so much the experience that I had before in some company working as an employee. So I thought, okay, this is not the place I want to stay. I want to work. Sorry for my English, but bear with me. And so I came back to Milan, and randomly some friends start to see me with the camera, and they were asking me if I could take photos of them for their social media account and for their dating account. And so it started my new career, let's say, my new work.
Everything started from that day in Milano, walking around with your camera.
Yeah, because some people started to asking me, so then we organized some events. So the voice spread around, and in this way, slowly I start to become more, to study more about this topic, to learn more about what can work, what cannot work, and to learn the technique. And people started to contact me. I create my Instagram page, my website, and so this is the beginning.
Let's talk about passions. How important you think passions are to succeed in something?
I think it is very important because if you don't have passion, or if you don't like what you do it, you do it only because someone is telling you to do it, and you don't have big motivation. So I enjoy to take photos and to help people to optimize their online appearance. So because I know they can have talented people outside that they can lose they can lose many opportunity within a few seconds because they don't know how to present themselves in a good way online. So with my job and also with your help, because you are dealing with all the part related to the creation of the style, we can help them to be more successful and have opportunity that otherwise they would lost. So this is very interesting and important.
Indeed, it's very noble every time to help others, right? In achieving something, some results, some goals. Tell me one thing. What would be a suggestion that you have or your secret, something that you think it's very, very important to be a top 1%? In whatever it is, maybe in your case, it could be your career as a professional photographer.
If you want to be like at the top level, of course, you need to study, you need to be prepared, you need to know what you're doing. And because, there's a lot of things to do, a lot of things to learn, things change very quickly. So what is working now, maybe in 3 months, will not work anymore. Maybe it's a change of the algorithm, maybe something new, some new application. So you need to be prepared for everything.
Yep.
So it's not that easy, and it requires a lot of time, a lot of investment, a lot of energy.
A lot of effort, a lot of pain, suffering.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. We all know this. If we, in case of a person that really wants to achieve something, we know that it's like this. The people who dreamer, they think like, oh no, very easy. Instead, there's nothing easy, right? You're also saying you have to study a lot, you have to dedicate a lot of energy, time, a lot of patience, a lot of practice. And of course, the practice must be directed practice. So first you study and then you practice. But if you have to say how much do you have to study, theory and then practice, would you say should you, I don't know, stay in your house 1 year, study and then practice, or would you learn something, practice, I mean, and constantly keep on practicing everything, every new thing, keep on practicing? What do you think is this level, into theory and practice?
I think it's the best way is the second option that you mentioned. It's impossible to study everything in theory and to remember everything. So it's better to study a little bit and to practice and to do a bit of both and to carry on with your studying and with your practice. And at the end, you will never arrive to a point that you know everything, but you will keep improving what you know and what is your knowledge and your experience on the field.
So let me ask you something else. Let's change a little bit the angle of the conversation. Let's talk about online presence and dating, online dating, right? So everything that is like strategies for Instagram or strategies for Tinder and such. What are some recommendations, some tips, some suggestion that you can give, to someone that is listening?
Okay, so basically you need to understand what kind of image you are uploading in your social media or in your dating apps, because the people that...
I agree 100%.
Because the people that don't know you will have an idea and they will create an image in their head about you based on that photos. So if that photos are not good enough or they disqualify you, you will lose the opportunity to have some connection or some work opportunity, to go to some event or anything in few seconds. So you need to think before to upload an image and try to understand what kind of message is conveying about you. So if you want to do it in a good way, the best thing is to plan it before, so you know what kind of message are you sending it outside.
So I know that this is something that you use personally and then you use with your students, with your clients. Tell me, is that correct?
Yes, for sure. And this principle I first apply on myself. I test everything, and of
Test.
course, I give suggestion to the people, to the students that are coming to us for an upgrade of their look and their image online. And so people normally have a better a boost in their confidence because they never saw themselves in this way. So sometimes they tell me, "Oh, I feel like I'm a model." Oh, and they receive compliments for their look, for their image that didn't happen before. And at the same time, in this way, they have much more opportunity to have to create new connection, new work opportunity, attract new clients or new people in their sphere of influence.
Perfect.
And so this is yes, and of course there are many tips and things that you can learn and you can improve, but
Indeed, there is one that I am passionate about it. We all know it, or people that is following me, they know that it's definitely true. You definitely know it's true. Our clients know that this is true, including my family and so on. Fashion. Let's talk about fashion. How important it is to be stylish, to be interesting, How important it is for your image as a person, as a man, as a man for work, for business purposes, or for dating purposes. How important is in real life, when you go out, you present yourself, and how important is for your digital image, so online, etc.
It is very important. Because as I said before, the people will create an image of you based on the photos that they see of you. So if you present yourself with bad clothes, with a poor style, the photo can be even perfect or high quality, but you will not go too far. So you will have any better results than before, but the result cannot be amazing. So this is the problem that I had before, and this is why we started to working together, because I know that you can help people with their style and to create a look that can be the people can stand out, can be really. The people can be noticed when they go in an environment.
Yes.
So for sure, you need to be presentable and to maximize your look and your photos. This is the formula that will help you to have better results. So the fashion, of course, is important. And for example, one tips that you can follow if you want to create a good profile is to have different look, different location, and in different photography. So you cannot have, for example, 3 photos with the same look or 5 photos in the same location. You need to have show different place, show that you are doing different things in different environment. Like every photos is a chapter of a book. In the first, you go to the pool. In the second, you go to work. In the third one, you are traveling. And of course, every time you do an activity, you do it with a different outfit that is fitting you well and presenting you in a good way to the external world. And you should be like inviting the people to join this image and connect with you.
This is an amazing tip, because it's one of the things that many people do not understand. That is like that. Everybody thinks, oh, it's just a picture. Come on, take it here. Drunk friend I'm drunk. Let's take a picture. Publish on Tinder or social media. Yes, I hope I'm gonna get a lot of likes, and then it doesn't work. No, because there is all a study and some sort of secrets there. That. Real strategies that if you follow, you will have success.
Yeah, it's not just a picture. It's about the message that your photos is conveying to the world about you. So that it is telling your story, and we want this story to be appealing to your audience. So in a way, they would like to jump into your world and connect with you.
So I know personally, because we're business partner, we know each other since many years. You work with models, you hang out a lot with models. What are some tips, some secrets, some suggestions you can give us about models?
For sure, they have many opportunities, and they have
So they have a very abundant life when it's like selecting men.
for sure, yes, especially in big city like Milan. If you are, let's say, a normal man that you want to meet this girl, you need to go to the place that they are going out. If you want to meet them online, you need to have a, let's say, a very good profile because they are very selective. So if your photos are not optimized, you don't have many chance to get in touch with these models or with these girls. So you need to do,
because they have a lot of abundance, so they
Yeah,
can
for sure.
choose between many men. So that's why you need to stand out, right?
yeah, exactly. This is true. Otherwise, you will not last few seconds because you will have a swipe left, or you will not.
Yeah.
They will not even open your profile or your story or your feed. They will immediately leave. So you need to have something that is catching the attention and is intriguing them to stay in your profile and to get in touch with you or to respond to your messages.
So the tip is having an amazing online profile and having also an amazing image and type of personality when you're live, when you are there with them in
Yeah.
an event or place.
Yeah, I think both are connected. Because if you meet them online and you don't have a good profile, you don't connect with them. If you want to base your interaction only in like live conversation, so face to face, you need to have a good style. You need to be presented yourself in a good way.
Definitely, you have to be interesting as a person, right? Like you
Yes,
have
of
to
course.
have many things to talk about and so on. Not only maybe fashion itself, but not also dress like a homeless and then be interesting. But you need to have different skills and qualities, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. But at the same time, at some point they will ask you for your profile because they want to know a little bit more of you. So if your profile is not on point, there is a risk that you will lose the opportunity.
This is an amazing thing that you're saying. So you're saying not only when you are vis-a-vis, so face to face, you have to have an amazing image, you have to be an interesting person, but then at one point they will ask you your profile. And if
Yeah.
your profile sucks,
You will lose.
then
the-
you're done. Like game over. Even if you were amazing, yeah, but your profile is 2 followers, you're super fucked up. Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, there is this risk.
Damn, imagine the truth about all of this.
I mean, it's not a good thing, let's say, but this is the way our society is going now. That is like very fast and very superficial. So many good people with good potential, they can lose opportunity because of that. So that's why we are trying to help them.
And so if you cannot beat it, you have to join it. So you have to align to, follow the trend. If you cannot destroy the trend, you have to follow the trend and go like everybody. Like if maybe it's not the best, maybe society, okay, maybe something is wrong, it's superficial and so on. But if you want to get those girls, maybe very beautiful girls and so on, then you have to do like they like as well, a little bit. Because if you go against it, then maybe chances that you will not get any, because they will not care about you, correct?
I don't think they will change for you, or they will follow your way.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Now let's talk about something else, but always connected. What about gym? How important is to be a masculine man, powerful man? How important it is to go to the gym, and move this energy, this testosterone inside you, these energy levels?
Yes, it's important to have a good physique and to train yourself. So, for example, you can go to the gym and you can do many sports. The important thing is that you are in good shape. So in this way, when we will take the photos, we will show that you look after your body, you have a good style, and we create a nice image of you. So yes, this is important, but you can do any sports you like. If you like the gym, yes, go to the gym. If you like cycling or surfing, you can do that.
Okay, Alessandro, everything we said so far, it's amazing. And at this point, we will close the call very soon. But at this point, I want to ask you if you have any final tips, suggestions, or secrets that could be very, very interesting to know.
Yes, one of the things that normally I see in profile or I get asked is like about the selfie. So if you want to post or use some selfie, it's okay, but not too many. And because the selfie is not ideal, also because in the camera, when you do a photo by yourself with the selfie, there is a distortion, so there is not the best proportion, and it's better if there is someone in front of you that know what is doing, that can see you and can suggest you in terms of like how to get a spontaneous body language and facial expression that is representing you in a good way, instead of having crazy face or a weird expression with selfie with deformation or some weird and crazy lights. So it's better someone that can guide you in a good way so you can have the best image of yourself. I'm not a great fan, so I normally don't use selfie, but if you want to use them, for example, in some post, in a story, sometimes it's okay, but if you want a better result, it's better if there is someone that can help you and can guide you in a good way.
It's very interesting what you were saying, indeed, because maybe we take a selfie or something, and we think like, oh, this picture is so sexy, I'm so sexy, and then maybe someone else think, no, that pose is not sexy. You think it's sexy for you, you think it's good for you, but in reality it is no. Objectively, it's subjectively good, but not objectively. Not for most of the people will not be good. So this is actually a great tip, a great suggestion to have someone that can help you, guide you into having this attractiveness, right, on a picture.
Yeah, that's true. But for example, if you are having fun and you are enjoying the moment, and you are in a group of people, you are, I don't know, in a nice out, or you are in an event, and you want to do a selfie to capturing that moment, it can be okay. It can be a memory, it can be a nice photos, but I will not build a profile only with selfie. This is what I'm trying to say.
Amazing. I love it. I love the suggestion because this can debunk a little bit some myths and some confusion there. Oh, selfie, not selfie, whatever. It's like, okay, yeah, we'll not build a profile based on selfies only. Maybe a selfie could be okay, maybe one selfie here and there could be okay, but much better to use it maybe for memories or for stories. Memories for you, so you can share with your friends, or story, you just post stories, whatever, and just maybe 24 hours, a very short thing. So that's amazing. Maybe not building a profile on that. At this point, I will ask you then, before to close, where can we find you? Where can we, if someone wants to work with you, ask you something, where this place can be?
You can contact me on Instagram. On this like business page, it is Ultimate Image Transformation, where you can see our work, the look that we create, the image. You can contact me or Axel there, and we will be in touch, and we can reply to your question, we give you advice, or we can work together if you are interested in developing something new, to create some new photos, a new image of yourself.
And what about the personal contact? If someone wants to contact you directly?
You can find always on Instagram. The profile is Alek AV_PH, and you can find me in this way. And this is the profile that I started when I came back to Milan, like 4 years ago, something like that. Yes.
Okay, perfect. And, that's amazing. Thank you very much. At this point, I will really close this call thanking you to share some of your great knowledge today here with us. So thank you very much, Alessandro, and meet you next time.
Okay, thank you for your invitation, and okay, see you next time.
Bye-bye. See you next time.
Bye.
Top 1% with Axel Maaw.